I am about to go on what will most likely be the biggest journey of my life, and I am terrified. I am 26 years old. My name is Kyla, but you probably know me as Cat Savvy. If you stumbled across this video from the recommendeds, first of all, hi, welcome. You are about to witness probably history in the making, for lack of a better term, and not even to be egotistical about it, but just I took the leap to start a small business. I was a small business for the past 7 years. I started streaming on Twitch in 2019 when the pandemic started, and then that blew up into something that I was never imagining. So now I have a nice little sliver of the internet that comes to watch my streams, and I'm not going to act like I'm a Twitch partner and I have like hundreds of people in my streams. No, I don't. But I started from 3 and it's built to about 1,400, 1,700 on my first YouTube channel, which is insane to think about, and going on 1,000 on my second YouTube channel, which is my art channel. So for the past 7 years of my life, and specifically the past 2 in particular, I have just been growing more than I could have ever imagined. My YouTube channels alone have grown to the size that they've grown to in a year, 2 years for my first channel, and a year, less than a year actually, for my art channel. And I'm on TikTok now, and that's starting to grow too. So it's just, I'm in an era of growth right now. And so when I decided to take this leap and I decided to start a small business, I was terrified. I'm still terrified, and I probably will still be terrified, but I had to do it. I felt like I had to. I wanted to, so I did. So realistically, I don't have anything yet. I don't have a building. I don't have a concrete facility. I have equipment, but I have nowhere to put it, right? And so I wanted to market, I wanted to advertise, I wanted to talk about my business while I was going through the work of building to those things that I have, because I have a long way to go. Just being realistic with myself and just being realistic with my journey. And so I decided, why not document the journey, you know? Because everybody posts their highlight reel, but who really posts their background footage? Who really posts the journey that they're on, the fear that they have, the vulnerability of the thoughts that go through your mind as a new small business owner, the challenges you may face, and just the overall journey of starting a business for the first time. And I want to say from the jump that I am not a vlogger by any means. None of my content has been vlogging, for lack of a better word. I'm not great at vlogging. I'm a gamer, I game, and I make art. So it's like vlogging is just my weakness. But hopefully going along this journey will help me get better with that as well. So I decided, if I can't post about my business in the way that I would like to, in the terms of showing all the cool tech that I have and showing off the building and, you know, doing trends within the building and all of the other stuff that I would like to do in the future, why not treat this channel as my video journal entry, my diary, my documentary, marking my history, tracking my progress, talking about things that are within my mind, and, you know, giving myself a space outside of all of the other content that I have and those channels and their niches, and just really giving myself a space to just be a business owner in peace, right? And track the things that I have to track, and marking my journey really as I go, as I build to a facility. So if you're here and you found this video, get ready for a whole lot of yapping. Get ready for a whole lot of emotion. Get ready for a whole lot of inspiration. And really just feeling like you're along for the ride. because I would really love for you to be. It's very surreal to say, but I started a gaming lounge. I registered with the state of New Jersey to start what is called EXP Gaming Lounge under my streaming name, Cat Savvy LLC. I am a walking business. And I am terrified. And I'm so excited. So what is EXP Gaming Lounge? What will EXP be when it's finally realized and brought to a physical space? EXP Gaming Lounge will be a place of community. It will be a place of entertainment. It'll be a place of gaming. And it'll be a place where people can come together and share their love of gaming, no matter the platform, no matter the limitations that they have at home, and no matter who you are, really. EXP Gaming Lounge is, for lack of a better word, an arcade, but it's a pay per play experience. I will have PCs, I will have consoles, I will have space for tabletop gamers. In the grand realization, I will have seating arrangements and lounging arrangements, and we'll be able to offer a venue for people to come in and game. I will also have VR. I forgot to mention that as well. But I want to offer gaming across platforms. I will offer gaming across platforms. And supporting EXP Gaming Lounge means that you're supporting a community of gamers in bloom. It means that you are supporting the love of gaming, the passion of video games, and the building of a space where people can come to game no matter what their system is at home, no matter what they have to do when they leave this building or what they have to do before coming to this building. It's not about whether you can afford the game or not. It's not about being priced out of a system. It's not about not being able to build a PC because you can't afford the parts. At EXP Gaming Lounge, we provide the gaming for you, and all you have to do is pay for it. So EXP Gaming Lounge is the realization of my dream of being able to play games for a living and have a space where other people can come and enjoy my love of gaming with me. And it's not just something that I'm building for the sake of wanting to solve a problem. Of course, I do want to solve a problem, and the problem is that it just seems like people don't really understand games and the games industry and gaming in general, from what I've seen as a gaming content creator, from what I've seen looking at the competition. But wanting to solve the problem of gaming still being underrated as a hobby, as an escape, as healthy when done in moderation, and as a source of comfort for the people who really love gaming like I do. Lives have been changed through video games. People have found their soulmates, their best friends, their loves, their families away from their families through gaming. And in order to do that, in order to have that, you have to be able to game. And so I want to provide that. I want to provide that space where people can fall in love with games, where people can fall in love with gaming, where they can fall in love with platforms again, without having to worry about being priced out of it, without having to worry about not being able to have the stable Wi-Fi connection to play with the homies, or not having the system to play with friends, and not having the ability to game the way they would like to. I want to provide that space and fill that gap. And I'm not just doing it for the community, I'm doing it for myself as well. I want to build a place where I want to stay. I want to build a place where I would love to game. And I want to build a place that means so much to me that I pour my soul into it, and then it transcends me and it becomes something bigger than myself, and it becomes something that other people care about. Ambitious, I know, but I believe in myself, and I believe that I can do it because I did it in my streams. I did it in Twitch. I did it with my community. And so if I did it there, I could do it anywhere. I just also want to say for the record that there is no script with this. These are just me coming and pouring my brain out to you guys in all of its ADHD and anxiety glory. I apologize for my dogs who just came from outside, but this is very not random in the sense of I'm just recording this and uploading it, but random in the way of it might be in any sort of order. You know, it could be something that I recorded last night, but the context of it doesn't really fit until a few days later. Random topics, bouncing back from mental health to business. He burped. To moments like that. But bouncing back from mental health and things that I've realized while being on this journey, and tips that I might have for anybody else that is trying to go on this journey or wants to go on this journey, especially in the New Jersey area, but doesn't know where to start, doesn't know how to start, and is in the dark like me, to help others along the way and to, you know, carve a path that other people can follow. And even with sharing my victories, my losses, you know, because I want this to be a marking of my journey in every sense of the word, in the good, the bad, the highlights, the lowlights, you know, the strengths and the weaknesses. Obviously, I'm not going to show y'all every single loss because that just doesn't look good for business, but I want to be transparent about how I'm getting to where I'm getting to, because realistically, I just registered my business with the state. I just obtained the things that I need to start getting the things that I need, if you know what I mean. But I am literally at step one. So how do you build a business from step one all the way to the finalization of opening the doors and saying, we're open, come in? And so I want to document that for not only you guys, but myself. I felt like there was no better place to put these videos than in this channel, because all of it is business based, right? Especially as a small business owner, especially as a small startup, and especially as one person. All of these thoughts, all of these feelings pertain to EXP because they will all get poured into the game. They'll all get poured into the business. They'll all get pulled into doing it for the love of the game, you know? And so there's no better place to put these than this channel, especially while I have nothing else but my thoughts right now, while I have nothing else but my words right now, while I have nothing else but the small steps. Might as well document it, right? So with that being said, look forward to a whole bunch of yapping. Look forward to updates, both good and bad. Look forward to me discussing mental health and how my mental health has been playing a hand in this journey, both good and bad. Look forward to me celebrating my wins, technically in private, but with you guys. Look forward to me sharing tips that I feel like might help other people, and look forward to really just being along for the ride of Cat Savvy LLC and EXP Gaming Lounge, because as a streamer, this business is under my name, and as a business owner, once you register with the state, it's real. You can say you have a business all you want, and you do. But you can say you have a business all you want until you start putting real legality into it, real money into it. And I know that I'm probably taking this a lot more serious than right now it is, but if I don't take it seriously, I'm not gonna take myself serious. And so this is a big deal. It's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Even though I don't have anything tangible, I have the papers that says I am a business, and that's all I need. So I don't know how often I'm going to post videos like this. It might just be I post them whenever I take them, or it might be on a scheduled sort of thing. I do know that I will have a recorded on this day, recorded on whatever day, just to kind of mark when I actually decided to record stuff versus post it. But I'm not sure what kind of schedule or format I will have with this channel yet, because I already have 4 other channels that I'm also doing all by myself while also having 2 jobs, and being a college student, and I have a lot going on in my life with no complaints, just the reality of the situation. Your girl be busy, okay? Your girl be busy. So I do know that I want to have this be at least twice a week of just thinking and talking and updating you guys. But I do know that I want this to at least be twice a week. And I do know that I want to end as many videos as I can with tips for the future, or motivational, inspirational quotes, or just leaving something at the end of each video, leaving something for anybody else that is alongside the journey. I've had so many people come tell me they're proud of me and tell me they're inspired by me, and I'm trying not to cry because I'm a thug and I don't do that, okay? I'll probably most definitely do that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'll probably most definitely cry a few times, more than I would like to admit. Anyways, I wanna leave something for the people that are watching my journey. I wanna leave something for the people that are watching the progress. I wanna leave something for my community who has supported me along the way and is continuing to support me and is watching these content posts and these content updates and is still supporting, right? So for the Moonlit Cove, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being the reason that I'm here. I wouldn't be here without the Savage Pride turning into the Moonlit Cove and now it being shifting into EXP Gaming Lounge. I know without a shadow of a doubt that some of y'all love me enough and support me enough and want to be a part of this enough that you would catch flights to come to Jersey and experience my gaming lounge. And that's insane to think about, to know that you guys love me so much that you would be willing to catch a flight out here to come see what my business is like. And I love you for that, and thank you so much for supporting me all these years. We're going on 7 years in December, and I'm so happy about it. I really am. I really am. So to the Moonlit Cove, I love y'all and thank y'all. To the people who are watching my journey and are proud of me, and I'm already about to, man, I'm not crying on this first video, I refuse. I refuse. But to the people that are watching my journey and are inspired by me, you don't necessarily know who I am other than being cat savvy. Thank you for taking a chance on this stranger that you know nothing about and taking this chance to watch my content when I have nothing concrete realistically other than my words and my presence and my thoughts and my mind, and taking a chance on my business even though you have nothing to go off of, and just being along with me on the journey. I'm sorry, like I said, I don't have a script, so the words are just pouring out. But thank you for being along for the ride. Thank you for just randomly encountering me one day and saying I'm gonna stick around. You know, I like listening to her. I like hearing her talk. I like her mind. Whatever might be your reason for staying here, I believe in her. I believe in the business. I want to go here. I want to visit this one day. This is cool. This is a cool idea. Whatever is the reason behind you watching this video and running into this content, or maybe I shared it with you and you actually clicked the link and followed through. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me. And realistically, you're helping this become a reality by watching this video. So thank you. And the last thing I would like to say, for the people who I'm paving the way for by doing this, who also want to build their own businesses and also want to be streamers and be content creators and want to take that leap, or who also want to have a physical business or want to get into the games industry and don't know where to start, just start. Just do it. The internet this double-edged sword that is the internet is both the best thing that has happened to humanity and the most absurd, abysmal atrocity at the same exact time. But the answers that you need for anything are on the internet now. Anything and everything. The answers that you need to start a business are right in your hand. The answers that you need to take the first step are right in your hand. The videos that you need to watch to keep you from making the worst mistakes at the beginning are right in your hand. So take that, utilize it, and use that to take the first step. You don't have to have all of your ducks in order. You don't have to have everything right out the gate. I wouldn't say to register for LLCs and getting your employee identification numbers and things like that. Some of y'all don't even know what that stuff is. And so I'll take some other time to discuss that stuff and discuss what I've learned it means since going on this journey myself. But I don't recommend going straight to the legality route when you are in the idea route right now, when you are in the formation of what you want to do. But just start. There is no better advice that I can give than just do it without any answers, without any concrete, with all of the what ifs, you know? Just start. There's no better time to do that than now, than in 2026, when everything else is falling apart anyway. You might as well chase your dreams. My allergies are killing me. Spring is in full swing. This pollen is not playing and my nose is itching. Lord, my nose is itching. The last little piece of advice, or the last thing that I want to say, is that you can do this. We can do this. I can do this. If nobody else is telling you, if nobody else believes in your idea, first of all, you shouldn't be telling everybody about your idea until it's concrete and until it's reality. Okay, let's get that one thing straight. Stop telling everybody about what you're doing, okay? But with that being said, if nobody else will tell you, I'll tell you. We can do this. You can do this. It doesn't matter if you have ADHD. It doesn't matter if you're autistic. It doesn't matter if you have bipolar disorder, or you're depressed, or you're anxious and you have an anxiety disorder. It doesn't matter if you're a mother with a whole bunch of children, or one child that's special needs and requires all of your attention. It doesn't matter if you're a father and you have 8 million things going on. It doesn't matter if you have 2 jobs and you barely have any time to start. It doesn't matter if you're a college student and you don't have any of the equipment. None of that matters. It doesn't matter if you're a teenager and you're still living in your parents' house. You can do this with whatever your situation is. You can make a way. I know you can, because you care about it enough to watch a video like this and listen to somebody else who is a little bit further along than you, but realistically is not that far from you, and is sitting here telling you on your phone that you can do this. I know you care about it enough. I know you want it to happen enough. And I know that you're obsessed about it enough to the point that you want to make it happen. So I believe that you will. If nobody else does, I believe that you will. I'm telling you the things that I didn't have anyone say to me when I first started, when I was in my room by myself, talking to myself about wanting to start content creation, even though people had told me so many times that I wouldn't be able to turn it into a sustainable career, that I wouldn't be able to do it full time, that I would have to put it down and get a real job at some point. I can't tell you how many times I heard that back in 2019, and now it's 2026 and I'm an LLC. So you can do it. I believe in you. You will do it. And please update me as you do, because I'll be updating you. So share your wins with me too. Okay, Okay, that's it. Because if I say anything else, I'm gonna cry. And there are people in the Moonlit Cove that want to see me cry. Like they want to see the emotional aspect of me and the vulnerability with that and things like that. And I just, like I said, I'm not showing that in the first video. We can leave that for the other videos that are to come, but I refuse to cry in the very first video that people are being introduced to me with. Okay, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe so that you can stay updated and, you know, keep up with my journey and keep up with EXP Gaming Lounge. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.